Hello, everybody, and welcome to Retired by Investing. This is RC with another comprehensive market review. And today we'll be starting with the VIX. Right now, with how everything is going, we are starting to see some cracks in the market, but not necessarily structural. This is just like more like pullback type of vibes and stuff like that. So just looking here from a volatility standpoint, closing above the 21 EMA and the 200, testing the 100 and possibly the 150 SMA. I mean, we can go as high and just test this area to the 50 SMA, and that would be okay. Just because the fact is that semis have been pretty hot. The market's been pretty hot right now, and so a pullback of this extent to even have some volatility just upward from here, it's not that bad. The overall market structure hasn't really changed, so I would think that this would set up a lot of stocks going forward, and a lot of leaders also need to breathe. So that would be the best case scenario. So one of the things is that I wouldn't be too alarmed if VIX gets above 19 or 1940. The one thing is, if you have positions from the start of April when we started to go up, etc., I would just hold it at this point and kind of let the market move in my favor. Now, going for the SPY, I mean, all-time highs, literally haven't even cracked the 10 SMA yet. A lot of momentum is usually above the 5 SMA. So just if we pull back to the 20 and then go sideways and then build back up again, that would be really great. Now, if you pull back to the 50, I mean, that's more of an extended pullback, but nothing too crazy, as that would just be a retest of the all-time high point from from when we broke out. So in my opinion, those are a couple scenarios. I mean, we could just keep going from here, which wouldn't be pretty crazy to be honest, but I mean, I wouldn't mind pulling back to like the 700s or the 724s. It's just one of those areas where now we are just in a need of a little bit of rest and possible rotation. Going to the RSP right now, as you can see, kind of failed the all-time high and going sideways, broke below the 21 EMA or 21 SMA. Just a little bit of caution, but there is probably going to be some rotation. I would love for this to kind of go sideways here, just build back up and then eventually break out to all-time highs past 205. That would be the best case scenario. Again, we don't have to do any of that stuff. Structurally, we're still okay, but just a little bit of caution in terms of now that we're breaking below the 21. I would just put some thoughts into this in terms of holding off until we get above this area again. Okay, so just above 207 for the RSP, then that's pretty much like signal to go. Just my opinion. With the Qs, again, nothing structurally broken. We haven't even tested the 10 SMA, so stay invested. That's really all we can really say right now. If we pull back to the 21, it's like literally like 680, 685 ish. There's really nothing else. As long as we don't like go back into like the 630s. I mean, we could test all-time high pullback point right here, which would be called a throwback. The 640s is nothing crazy. Going below 640s, yeah, that would be a kind of a cautionary tale. But definitely, I'm not going to say anything too much yet, just because we haven't broke the 20, we haven't even broke the 10, or not even the 21. So just keep it simple, stay invested, keep going. MDY, same thing. Now that we are breaking or testing this area right now, breaking below the 21, you kind of want to see some basing going sideways. You don't want this to continue further. If you go back in the range, I guess that's okay, as long as we don't go further into the range. Now, the best case scenario is that we go sideways from here, build back up, break out again, right? That's the best case scenario. So you're looking for a base around this area, so 658 to 664, break above that, test all-time highs, and keep going. Again, we don't have to do any of that shit. One of the things is that we can test the 642 area right here, because that's literally from this near this breakout area from this candle, and then we go and then base sideways and go back up. So just my 2 cents on that. IWM, same thing. We're breaking below the 21. Just got to hold on for a little bit, see how this works. Sometimes this can be just as only the first close below the 21, just like the MDY. So we can tomorrow, coming into Monday, we can literally pop back up. If we don't, I mean, you just want to see structurally, we do not go back into this range right here. Breaking below this and then going back into you're flipping support into resistance at that point, and then you would have to come back down, build back up, and then go again. So Probably not the one thing that you want, but going forward, we'll see how everything unfolds. Right now, if you have positions again from like, the start of April, stuff like that, do not sell them. Trail them out. Stay invested. The market has just begun. All right, guys, take care. Peace.